Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to All in TV StarCraft 2 commentary. Slide and Legend here. Another game here on Shakura's Plateau. Our red Protoss spotting in the 11 o'clock position. NSP Tassadar. NSP Tassadar is
NSP Tassadar. Yes.
Tassadar, of course, part of the team. And is Hoso.
Yep.
Tassadar, a very strong Protoss. He was in the Code A finals at one point. We will get into that in just a little bit. Our Blue Zerg, meanwhile, here deserves an introduction. Dream, none other than MillStephano.
Yes, definitely one of the best Zerg in Europe or entire nation or world, not nation, I guess.
Yeah, in the definitely, I'd say like in the top 10 Zergs in the world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Stephano, very strong Zerg player. He loves his God.
Ling, like Muta.
Ling Muta? Is
Yeah.
that just straight Ling Muta, no Bailings, right?
Yeah.
That's what he loves to do, especially against Terrans. Which is a little bit interesting.
I mean, it's really good.
Yeah,
He makes it work.
He does make it work, that is for sure. Tassadar, meanwhile, our Protoss player, as we said, he was in the Code A finals. Some months ago, did go down to...
I mean, this is a guy who stayed in Code A for like 4 straight seasons. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. He just that Code A material, and he just got knocked out. I forgot who he went against, but I feel bad for him because he just stayed in Code A for like 4 months and he get knocked out. It's just...
Well, it's making it to Code A is no small feat in and of itself, and so, whatever. He's a pretty solid Protoss player, I would say. Anyway, did go down to a puzzle, because who that was.
Yeah, in Code A finals.
That's
yeah.
right.
I mean, this is a guy who never really goes past like base 2, so he's kind of like a little bit of cheaty player, but it's alright.
A little bit all-in-ish. I mean, everyone's got their style, and we did actually just recently see him in the GSTL.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Global StarCraft Team League. We won't spoil the results for you, but he did go up against Marine King Prime. And, yeah, if you guys get the chance, buy a ticket, check it out.
It's interesting to say the least.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
And he went Nexus first. That you can definitely get away with this in this map.
Yeah, we did actually just see this in our previous game. If you guys hadn't checked that out, another NSP player against
Yep, NSP Balloon versus
Sen.
Sen,
Yeah,
yes.
and did the exact same Nexus before Forge opening, which is I guess pretty common here on Shakura's Plateau because of that very easily defensible ramp. And it has, where is actually Tassadar's probe?
Oh, it's right here. It's hiding, chilling.
Okay, he did get a scout off, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I was gonna say we just weren't actually watching that, and looks like a pretty standard hatch coming down for Stephano here, and yeah, standard. What should we talk about while we have downtime?
Well, I guess this is kind of interesting to we have 2 straight PvZs in a same map, and like we have different players, but they're both like one top Zerg in Asia and one top Zerg in Europe, and they're Protoss players from same clan.
Oh, dude, that probe actually just barely getting away from that Zergling's patrol path.
Yeah, and does get the scout of that third base, so very well done by Tassadar.
Yeah, and he missed.
Oh.
No, he saw the probe.
Okay.
Oh, just barely in the edge of his vision, and this probe should be able to get away. Actually, that Ling doesn't have speed, and if Tassadar loses that, I'd be very disappointed. And yeah, did see the third base, very quick third base at the below 5-minute mark.
Yep, and no gas from our Zerg player Stephano, so
Yeah.
he's just droning up heavily and getting that third hatchery down very fast. I like it. He's just very heavy on economy. He's gonna get such a huge economy boost.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of a Spanishwa-esque build. Was Spanishwa actually the one that? Yeah, I guess he's the one that popularized it.
I mean, he's the one that kind of got that all 4 gas really all at once, and yeah, that's his build, I guess. Like he's
Yeah.
getting that he's getting that 2 gas, so we're probably gonna see that Zergling speed.
Yeah, definitely. And meanwhile, a Stargate coming down for Tassadar here. So following that up with right behind the Forge Fast Expand, very common, and we did actually see the exact same build order.
And this like exact same location of the Stargates. So.
Yeah, having a bit of a deja vu. Actually, a second Stargate on the way for.
Second Stargate. Oh, right here.
Oh, interesting. Kind of easily scoutable, I guess. If you
I
just
guess
ran a Ling up there.
He doesn't count on being this Stargate being scouted on. I guess.
Yeah, I guess if you see a Forge Fast Expand Zerg player, you're gonna expect a Stargate at some point. That Stalker kind of just brushing by that Ling for some reason. He's targeting the Queen, and hey, needs to save that Stalker. What is that?
does get the Queen though, which should be huge.
That is huge, yeah. And now he's got to run that Stalker around in circles while Azella tries to click. He's gonna actually lose a Stalker. Yeah, pretty terrible micro actually from both players here. And this Zealot will get cleaned up, not before getting a few kills, just 3, including that Queen, I guess.
Whoa, that's really interesting. He attacked straight to layer even before getting the circling speed. So I wonder what the Stephano's gonna do with that.
Yeah, he's got a Roach Horn on the way. That might just be a defensible one. Guess what's not? Guess what's pretty good against Roaches? Double Stargate, as it turns out.
Yeah, he's making only Void Rays, so it's gonna be really interesting. He's gonna hide the Void Rays maybe, and just gonna hit it before the Spore Crawler is up.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if he can. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill Stephano with this, but if he can get in there with a good number of Void Rays, kill some drones, maybe pick up some Queens, pull out of there, and then mixing it in with his regular army later on, that could be very strong. Looks like Phoenix are gonna be mixed in here for that Graviton being, of course, to take care of the Queens.
Yep, and Stephano putting that 3 Spore Crawlers even without even scouting those targets. So
yep, very standard time. He expects that there may be a Stargate push here, and yeah, he looks like he's gonna be prepared. That Spore Crawler going up just in time, actually. Yeah. And 3 Void Rays will be able to take this out. He's gonna pick up that Queen with the Graviton being very nicely done, and not microing that Void Ray at all is Tassadar here.
I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
I guess not. He's going for a kill move here. A bunch of roaches popping up. That's not what he wanted there. And the second Queen is gonna go down as well. 4 Spore Crawlers, 6 total elsewhere going up, and 3 Queens as well. Stephano should be able to hold us off if he's able to consolidate his defenses. So many Spore Crawlers coming.
Stephano's gonna hold it, and Smartly even cancels that last one.
Yeah, I think he probably wanted to cancel a few more of those, but I guess he was able to get at least one. These Void Rays took quite a beating here, and Spore Crawlers everywhere for Stephano, putting up even 4 or 5 more. Christ. And actually, you might think that our Zerg player Stephano is overreacting here, but remember that Tassadar has invested into 4 Phoenixes and 3 Void Rays, one of which he looks like he's going to lose. Whoa, kick.
Oh, barely gets away.
Yeah, finally micros that.
He's going to lose his Phoenix, though.
Yeah, Phoenixes go down and so many Spore Crawlers and Queens, and I think Tassadar, this harassment is pretty much over.
I mean, I really like that Stephano is not budging into making Hydralisk stand. Like Sand did last game, he just put down Hydralisk stand so fast, even opponents seeing that 5 Phoenixes. But Stephano's not doing it. I really admire him for that. Yeah,
Zerg players, they kind of Hydralisk, not that good. And this Queen's gonna get actually taken down, and that Void Ray taking quite a bit of damage as well. And he's gonna get these Queens, which is pretty nice here. But I think, Tassadar needs to be a little bit careful here. His unit's taking a huge beating, and that Void Ray needs to get mic'd away.
God, Spore Crawler's good.
Seriously, these Tassadar's air fleet here is kind of just holding on barely. So little health on those units, and one last Overlord will be taken out. Tassadar being very active with his army and doing what he can. Meanwhile, back at home, he's got more gates as well as a robotic facility on the way, and actually a Spire for Stephano.
Yep, and I would love to see Tassadar kind of following this up with the Blink Stalkers, but he's not doing it. He's going double Robo.
He dropped 3 more cannons there at the front. I guess he saw the roaches popping out and expecting them to try and push, which...
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, you can just be safe with a couple of Void Rays in your front door. And
well, I mean, if you have Void Rays, they're not gonna roach bust you unless they have so many that it doesn't matter. Right?
Yeah, just wasting that many cannons is kind of baffling to me. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Those 3 cannons could have gone towards new expansion, really.
Yeah, for sure. And is he gonna put down the robotics facility, or is he gonna pump out a lot of Immortals?
He might. I guess just the
Immortals. That's kind of weird. Just getting that 2 robotics bait just for that. I don't know.
And not actually turning those gates into warp gates just yet is our pros player Tassadar.
Yeah, he has a lot of money saved up too.
I don't know. Does he have something specific in mind, or is he just kind of missing some warp cycles or something? He might be missing those warp cycles because he's working on fewer gates than he actually thinks he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even putting down the 3rd yet, and I mean, these Phoenixes are doing a relatively nice job.
Yeah, picking off what he can, where he can. And those Corruptors, of course, very good against Phoenixes. Phoenixes pretty much, they don't do anything. I don't know what those roaches are doing actually up there, hiding behind the bush. Yeah, I guess with Void Rays out, you don't want to actually be a roach on the field.
He's pumping out Phoenixes still 2 at a time. So this is like a Phoenix Immortal build. It's so weird.
I feel like Lings would kill that.
That's really funny.
Yeah, he does actually have a lot of Zealots mixed in as well, and more Roaches on the way here, and he's not gonna, well, obviously he's not gonna go for Mulus because of the Phoenix out. And yeah, looks like we will have a bit of a push here from Tassadar while he's securing his third base. Not a push, excuse me, he's just gonna secure that third base.
I mean, just the fact that these 3 Void Rays are actually still alive is actually a huge deal for Tassadar.
No, it is, definitely. Yeah, that he was able to keep them alive. He actually didn't lose that many units in that harassment. Roach is now coming up, sees 3 Immortals, 4 Immortals actually out now, and these Corruptors doing a pretty good job against the Phoenix. Meanwhile, the Immortals are cleaning house down on the floor, or down on the ground rather, and random force fields. There's some kind of decent ones, I guess. I don't know what's going on with these force fields. And Stalker's now being warped in. And how far is Tassadar actually going to push this? MillStephano is up 40 in supply.
Yeah, of course, these 4 Immortals absolutely destroy whatever the Roach army
my god, yeah, even
MillStephano has.
Even picking some these Roaches kind of being missed micro on the side here. They just kind of ran up to the Stalkers. And yeah, trying to focus on the Immortals, which he's doing a pretty good job of. But, oh my god, yeah, 2 more Immortals, double Robo all the way. And yeah, this might actually be a game here for our Zerg player MillStephano. Unfortunately, how is he gonna push this Protoss army back?
Yeah, I mean he's just making 10 Lings, but more Lings would be more useful rather than Roaches at this point.
God, yeah, and these Roaches are coming out piecemeal, and they're being picked off by this vastly superior force of our Protoss player here. And looks like we're going to have a GG pretty soon here. He's going to push up here, and this third and possibly the 4th base are going to go down for sure. He's got a strong position up here on top of the ramp now. Nice force fields, trapping a lot of the Roaches inside and outside, and the drones are being pulled. A lot of them going down, and force fielding the ramp once again is Tassadar, and doing very well so far, and the Corruptor's not actually having anything to shoot. 4 Immortals. This is the power of having this many Immortals in your army. Protoss players out there, pay attention here. Grats, says MillStephano.
Yeah, I guess those 2 robotics facility actually did work out for Tassadar here. Wow, he didn't even have blink. He just went straight for a lot of Immortals, and look at the kills on these Immortals. Man. That's so sick.
Yeah, most of them pretty much being I guess Roaches, huh? Yeah, so Immortal's pretty good apparently.
Yeah, I mean with that +1 upgrade, they do 55 damage against those Roaches. I believe Roaches 23 shot Immortals and Immortals 3 shot Roaches. So
Immortals shoot pretty darn quick.
That's not a fair trade to say the least.
Well, Roaches are cheap, and
that's true.
I guess.
But with the help of a force field, you really can't do much about that. But anyways, very well done by Tassadar here. Again, executing a somewhat 2-base push.
And actually at 3rd base, he hadn't even been close.
Now he's doing it.
His macro actually was, yeah, I don't know, not the best, and only at 58 probes, unfortunately. But, you know, took the win, and I guess that's what matters. So thanks for joining us here at AllInTV StarCraft 2 commentary. Also, please don't forget our giveaway event that is still ongoing, rather. And yeah, we'll have a link for that in the video description.
Like right now.
And I guess right now in the
like
video.
Right now, yes.
Alright, see you guys next time.